This is DCarsonCPA here on the MFC lines for Project and Process Advisory. It's Lean Project and Process Advisory. And for the lines on CFO Advisory, for the PRTC lines on Communications and Outreach, and for the other lines, which are the global lines on research mapped to the value points to help through the financials. We work from a base of audit through CFO controlling experience. That's about owning financials, working with audit, working with taxes, compliance, regulations and duties to deliver financials and those type of things, and take that value as leadership value to help support C-level executives, to help management, staff, and other members of the team to get to where they're going in the economy and financials. There's a role of value we can help for anyone. It's adaptable for entities of large, small, medium size, or for individuals and families with the command of financials. The value that we bring is the understanding of financials, and no matter where you stand in the economy today, it's true that the strategic and operational line of support to your goals and objectives, to your wants and needs, matching supply and demand in the economy ultimately are about those financials and how you work with them. Now, financials are not a guarantee of outcomes. Financials are historical. You work with projections. Those are forward and forecastive, but they are the best tools that exist to basically bring together the picture of your business, to be strategic, to have a strong approach of your business or entity, and to map that into a process. Now, what was really good was we started with these lines with the realization that your value is not just to do it precisely and correctly. That's, of course, the wanted and the needed. That's always the base ground of what you do. But beyond that, it's the advisory potential, the potential to see what you do and translate it into words. What's really happening here? What does this number tell you about what you're experiencing in the economy? And that is the value point. That value point for us maps up to the economic and legal research, because for us, that's about where the economy is happening, the big picture. Your entity is mapped into a larger economy, no matter what sector you're in, and that knowledge of where you fall, not only in the entity line, but where it maps up, is a helpful opportunity to think strategically about the lines of financials, economic, the legal duties you have for compliance and regulations. We're not attorneys, but we deal with the compliance elements of forms and filings, or just an understanding of mapping those needs into procedures and types of things that you have. And then on the last line, it's about looking with technology communications, because there's always some point where we're all working together. The societal lines where industry, NGOs, government, nonprofits, and individual family meet are ripe with lots of problems and lots of opportunities, points where you can map in for improvements, points where we can help in fiscal finance. It just depends on the opportunity of the day, who we're working with, and what the challenge is, but we stand prepared for any need on demand. That's the value of deep research, is to be in a position where if you come to us from an industry line, an NGO, nonprofit, we stand ready with knowledge of some value to help you solve problems through the financials. I'm Dean Carson. We welcome to have you here with us and across the DCarsonCPA lines. We very much appreciate your company, and I appreciate the opportunity if you can help us to get the word out. Like you, we work with services, and that's how we deliver value, so we rely on you and the opportunity to communicate and spread the word of mouth. We're here doing the best we can to help support individuals like you, and I hope that's meaningful. And the broad line about working for societal improvements is a strong line where we can help and add value, and the rest just depends on you and reaching out to us and saying we have a need, and we're happy to map in and help you out. Thanks a lot.